Okay. Anyway, check this out. So if you have this Joey Junior Game Boy Advance converter, you'll be able to back up your Game Boy Advance games. I would have the light on, but when I have the light on, the fan turns on and it's really loud. Anyway, so watch this. So you're going to see an old school collection. This is the Joey Junior. So you take the Joey Junior out. As you can see, it's a USB-C at the back. And then you put your Game Boy Advance cartridge in here. So we're going to do Pokemon Ruby. Now, unfortunately, it's going to be hard to do this with one hand. So please hold on one second. Okay, as you guys can see, all the context on the Game Boy Advance. And then you connect the USB-C, just a regular USB-C, nothing special. Hold on a second, I'm gonna flip the camera again. Now while the cable is connected, you can see right there it has the USB-C. And then you would go to your file explorer. Hold on a second. Okay. And go to this PC. Where is he? Where is it? Plugged in? Where's that plugged in all the way? This is interesting. So, this is the Joey Junior. The way it works is you put your Game Boy Advance cartridge in and then put the USB-C to the computer. But this cable might not be working. I'm going to try a different cable. Sorry, hold on, guys. It's really hard to do with one hand. Okay. Actually, it would be funny, though, if maybe the cartridge needs to be clean. Hold on one second. I'm sorry, guys. I know you're not supposed to do this, but you're not supposed to blow on it. But I just want to make sure that it's actually the cartridge and not the Joey Junior. I wonder if it's supposed to show a light to show it's working. I haven't used this in a long time. Hopefully it's not broken. Unfortunately, it's not registering on the computer, so it might be the cable. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to have to change the USB-C cable. Oh, man. Sorry, guys. I got to check to see if it's the cable. Anyway, this thing's really cool. Basically, what you do is, I'm trying to switch it. You put your cartridge in, and then if the cable was working properly, it would show up here, and then you can extract the ROM. Every game has a ROM, read-only memory. That's what it stands for. Emulators use ROMs emulators or game systems digitally that you can use a perfect example is if you have a 3DS, you can use this program right here. Is my computer slow? What's going on? There you go. So if you have a 3DS, you can use this program to convert the files. And the very last one is PlayStation. So you can have PlayStation, and the funny thing is it actually runs pretty good, like 40 frame rates per second on the 3DS. So that's funny. But the main thing that I use it for is Game Boy Advance. I don't know if you know this, but if you had Ambassador Edition, then you had 10 Game Boy Advance games, and the eShop never had Game Boy Advance games to download, so I just made my own. I backed up my copy, as you can see right here. Oops. Sorry. I backed up my copy of Pokemon Ruby, and that's exactly what that is right there. Okay, I'm going to see if it was the cartridge or if it's the cable. I'm going to check. Sorry, guys. I have to put this down for a second. Just put it like that, I guess. I got to see if maybe it's the cartridge, because if it's the cartridge, I have other games. So I have another Ruby. And then I'm putting the USB-C in. I think it's supposed to light up, if I remember correctly. It would be sad if my Joey Jr. is broken. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's the cable. I don't think it's the Joey Jr. I think the cable is loose or something. I think it's this cable. I'm going to replace it and see if it works. I'll be right back, guys. Thanks for watching.